Alright, here I am, in the flesh, yet again. I'm not going to be here for too long. I'm probably not going to do another, probably only get up to like 200 or 300 encounters today, because I am going to go to the gym in like an hour, hour and a half, probably, somewhere around that range, maybe like an hour 15. But I will probably get a couple hundred resets or so, which is better than nothing. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna get started pretty soon. Just gonna listen back to the audio on my stream, make sure it sounds fine. Yep, it sounds good. Alrighty. Let's get into it. We're gonna do, like I said, only probably gonna get a couple hundred in because I'm only gonna be live for an hour or so. But, let's see if we get lucky. If not, we don't. It happens. I might be on later tonight. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we'll see. And starting from 1200, let's go. Actually, I did just remember something. I should probably check my fucking task manager because I remember last time I had fucking issues with some of my background activities. Literally just 2 more seconds. Hold on. I should have done this before I started stream. It's kind of in a rush to start. Make sure, I could get at least some amount of resets in before I went to the gym in like an hour or so. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Alright. Let's go. Jesus Christ. I feel like my game is moving so weird today. Statistically, it's very likely one of these hunts is going to go over odds. I'm really hoping it's not this. If it's going to be anything, ironically, if something's going to go over odds, I hope it's the Ho, because that'll be the easiest to do resets for by a long shot. If it's this, it's going to be miserable, because these are the longest resets, and technically the most physically demanding, I guess, is what you would call it. It's not really physically demanding, but it's just more physically demanding than just spamming X on Ho or biking back and forth with like a wild encounter. Especially considering that those encounters go by so much faster, the wild encounters. So Bill's nice to me today, but no promises. Female Evie, that's the first one of the stream, I'm pretty sure. Aim 7 encounters in. Two females. Was it 2 females in a row? No, it was separated by 1 encounter. 12, 12. Lucky numbers? Who knows? Probably not, because the last encounter technically was number 1012 for EVs. I don't think anybody will understand the rage and the absolute distraughtness I would feel if I accidentally reset over this. I'm making it like a mission to make sure I don't fail any one of these shinies. Not really known to fail my shinies, but I mean, if it happens, especially on this Eevee, I'd be really mad. Like this would be enough to fucking be my 13th reason to failing this specific shiny. I wonder if they'll ever make more evolutions like in the future, because I think there's so many cool ones they can make, like a flying type evolution or a fighting type one. A fighting type evolution is such a gimme. They just name it Champion. That is like the easiest Pokemon that they could add ever. Like if they ever just run out of ideas, like they could just throw that one out there and it would be a banger. Well, the name would be a banger, and the concept would be a banger. The design, I mean, that's up to, you know, whatever demons are working at Game Freak, but I feel like that's such a gimme, though. Naming a fighting type evolution champion. That's so easy. I do hope they eventually make more evolutions, though. It'd be cool if they were able to find a way to cover literally every single type. I doubt they will, though. I saw somebody made like a concept for like a Pokemon that like could extract like power from any single evolution stone. Like a concept for a Pokemon that like basically has like a little like fucking like hole in its chest that could absorb energy from any sort of evolution stone and evolve into like pretty much any type of Pokemon. I feel like that would be a cool concept for a Pokemon. It'd be like Eevee, but like not really Eevee. Hello. Oh. Ah, crap. Yeah, I saw. I think I just got like 3 female EVs in a row. I hope that's a good omen for how decent my RNG is going to be, because I think I've gotten like at least 5 or 6 female EVs already in 33 encounters, which is pretty lucky. I just realized I passed 1, 2, 3, 4 encounters. That's funny. Let's hope this doesn't go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be that'd be a problem. I feel like once I get through this hunt, I think it will be a big morale boost. Like I think I will feel so much more confident about the rest of this challenge once I get through this one, because I know I said this about the Zuet, but it really won't get much worse than this one. Like I didn't realize how bad the EV resets were gonna be when I was doing Zubat. Like this is definitely the worst of it. Once I get past this, it'll be even if the other ones take more resets, like it'll just be they'll be a lot easier and a lot less taxing, I feel like, mentally than this. Like I hate resets where like you have to grab the Pokemon and then check your party. Oh. I think I've gotten to a point in shiny hunting now. Like I think what some people make the mistake of when they're shiny hunting is like they're kind of just sitting here waiting and like making it like a miserable experience. Like I think the mindset you have to take yourself into is like I'm streaming and like I'm watching like YouTube on the side while I'm doing this. Like obviously this is what I am streaming, but it's really not that terrible. Like once you get into the part of the shiny hunting, especially with a hunt like this where you can just kind of do it like subconsciously, which after over 1,000 resets I can, it's a lot easier. And it's like it's a lot easier to take your mind off of it. It almost gets to a point where it's kind of like relaxing. Like there's nothing like really that miserable about this unless you focus so much on it. Like this hunt is definitely brutal, but I feel like I'm in a spot right now where like I'm just kind of like chilling, like I'm sitting in my gaming chair, I'm watching YouTube videos, replying to chat messages when I can. And like this is just kind of something I can do, like I'm doing on the side. Like I'm not really paying too much attention to it. If the shiny pops up, that's great, but it's not. Obviously, my focus is here enough to where I won't fail the shiny, but it's not there enough to where like it feels miserable. I'm not sure if any of what I said just made any sense, but yeah. I've been getting a lot of female EVs. Hopefully my shiny luck is about as good as my female EV luck. Nope, not that. Another female one. Jesus Christ. I feel like my female luck for Eevee is so much luckier than it is for starters. Like, starters, I feel like I'll be sitting here for 10 or 20 resets before I even see a female one. But Eevees are like freaking... Another one! 2 in a row! Jesus Christ. At this rate, I might get a shiny female one. Keep in mind, it's a 1 in 8 for a female. Like, I feel like I'm getting them almost at similar rate to the male ones at this point. Well, there's a male one. I might just go on a crazy female streak, though, and then it's going to be like fucking 30 male EVs in a row. That might happen. $60 usually is my lucky number. The last 2 hunts have been my lucky number. Every time I do the first 60 encounters of a so far, it has stood true that the first 60 encounters of a stream, on the 60th encounter, I will get a shiny. Let's see if that holds true with Eevee. I doubt it will. I mean, it might just not be today, but... Oh, well, that's 59. Let's see it. Let's see if... I really doubt it. But it could happen. Nope. I think there is a way where, since I'm using an emulator, I probably could set up save states. And that could make these resets faster. The problem with that is that save states kind of make shiny hunting weird in terms of the seeds and stuff, and I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure if it's going to have an impact on my odds, so I'd rather take longer to get the shiny, knowing that it will eventually shine, than set up save states and maybe my shiny odds aren't working the way that they should be. The save states make the game weird, because it saves your game, it doesn't reset the game the way that a traditional soft reset does when you load a previous save state. It loads the game at the exact point, the exact seed that it was, which I think has an effect on how shinies are generated and stuff, which is why soft resets are important. But also, it would save time. It would definitely save a decent chunk of time. But again, I don't want to really risk that. This is also more authentic. I mean, granted, the speed up isn't really authentic, but I'm not gonna try to mess around with save states because I fear that it might have a mild impact on my shiny hunting. Not mean to hit the Pokedex. Alright, we're 75 in. I feel like I'm getting through resets pretty quickly this stream. Get better and better every time, I suppose. I'll check it in 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm in the middle of resets. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Oh. So you sent me Rorik as well. Yeah, that's cool. I have hit my Pokedex on accident so many times. It is Good Friday, that is true. It is indeed true. Easter's coming up. I'm switching YouTube videos right now. Alright. Alright, so it'll take us to 100 in for the stream. There's 2 females in a row. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I've got to a point where this is basically just routine now. Yeah, and really big influx of female EVs. I really would like a big influx of white EVs. That would be nice. Alright, we were at 12-12 earlier. We're now at 13-13. Oh, my bad. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not going to be here for too long. I'm probably going to get to like about 1400 because I'm going to leave to go to the gym, and then I'm probably going to call my friends after. But I might be streaming later tonight, potentially. But I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I did want to get a couple hundred resets out, you know, just to, you know, I can make at least some sort of progress. Because I'm going to have to finish this challenge at some point. I mean, committed to the challenge. I'm also committed to the EV, you know. Over 1,000 encounters in, I can't stop now. Be a waste of time, be a waste of several hours of my life. Oop. I love how I'm able to tell which EVs are having good effort values. I'm saying effort values because if I said I can tell which EVs have good EVs, that would sound like a complicated sentence. Or just a weird sentence, not complicated, just a weird sentence. I can tell which EVs have good effort values though, because I'm noticing that some of them are coming out with like 20 HP, some of them are coming out with 22 HP. 22 might be like a 31 IV health EV. Oh, not good EVs, good IVs. Yeah, my brain doesn't work. I'm not gonna have any EVs yet because I'm just now getting. I think I'll hunt until 6:30, which is in 38-ish minutes. I think I'll do that. Whatever number I get to by 6:30 EST, I will stop. Unless we get it, but I don't think that's happening. I looked at my gold map. Almost 150 in. My brain is actually just frying. I was gonna say my brain's becoming an EV, but I think I've already made that joke. Hopefully my brain will become a shiny EV. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm running out of things to talk about. I just want my EV. What scares me is I know that there's people that have gone over 20,000 encounters for shinies in these games with the same exact odds that I'm challenging and throwing myself at right now. And if I have to sit here looking at 20,000 EVs, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna hate my life. I would literally be here for months. Well, I'm probably a month and a half or maybe 2 months at the most, but it would still fucking suck. So I hope it doesn't get that bad, at least for EV. I'll see. If I have to sit here for a month or over a month for any of these, I really hope it's fucking hello. I can spam X for a month. I don't want to do this shit for a month. I can do this for a month too, but I don't really want to. There's probably going to be one other Pokemon challenges I'm going to want to stream at some point, so I hope, for the sake of that, I hope this is a little luckier. And also this in itself is going to become a long form video. So sooner we finish with sooner I can get started on that. Alright, hold on. Switching YouTube videos yet again. Alrighty. There it is. 1375. All it takes is one lucky encounter. I've said it before. Oh, wow, that was stupid. Done that a few times. Actually, yeah, I think I am just going to stop at 1400 because I'm probably going to need a little bit of time to get ready and all that. So I think I'm going to stop at 1400. Oh, oops. Keep doing that. $13.90. Alright, last 10 of the stream. And I might be on later, but no promises. we got 5 more. Do I think I'm gonna get it? No, I don't. But could always happen. Two females in a row, Jesus. Three in a row, Jesus. Alright, last encounter. Alrighty, let's see it. Alright. Nothing yet. I imagined so. Sorry I didn't get to do as many as I wanted to. I do have things to do today, but might be back on later. And best believe you will get this EV on stream one of these days. Might take a while, but I can assure you we will get it at some point. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for stopping by.